Hi, everybody. We're in St. Louis, Missouri, a town where they love singing the blues, and they are about to take to the ice here. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Shot! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Thomas wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. They score! And a great start for the home team here.
Well, there's an old quote. Chance favors the prepared mind. And I'm telling you, James, it just looked like they were ready for the puck drop, and a quick strike gets the fans a-blaring. But there's so much emphasis on winning face-off, James, and this is why you get possession and you get a huge opportunity quick off the draw.
The Blues strike quickly here in this one, and they're already on the board less than a minute in.
Well, that's how you start a game. I mean, some of the fans are in the corridor, and they hear the cheers, and they're not sure what happened. I mean, that's how fast it was, James. But that's how you start a game. That's how you dictate a pace and send a message to your opponent. We're not letting you have anything tonight.
Shuts it down with a stop. Here's him up. Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
The Blues gain control of it. Slides the puck ahead to Thomas. They've got numbers here. Look out, what a hit. You got to keep your head up out there.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Looking for space along the blue line. And now it's grabbed by Hronek. Hoaglander's got it across the line. Sends the pass in front, and that's intercepted. Handles the puck at the point. Neighbors is whacked with a slash. Delayed penalty coming up. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing in the PK.
The Blues get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Great defensive effort with the stick. St. Louis has the puck in the corner. And he slides it quickly to Bushnevich. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Slides the puck over. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Canucks take it along the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. Vancouver's got it near the point. Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put the shot on target, but instead, he misses.
Bushnevich is hacked, not a popular one in the eyes of the officials here. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Makes a move in front. Denied by the goaltender. Sends it over to DeBrusque. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Blues take it across the line. Uses the force on that hit. Tosses it on to Garland. Pushes it across to DeBrusque. Centering feed! He scores! What a play!
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
Taken by Pedersen. Steps into the offensive end. Across the line from center. Puts it on net. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. the pass across and to be able to steal one.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts the puck on net. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Höglander. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Pass across to Neighbors. And that's stolen by Pettersson. Moves it around along the half wall. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. And that's stolen in the offensive zone. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Picked up along the wall by O'Connor. Nice defensive robbery on that. From center they get into the attacking area. Pass to Bushnevich. And that's a smart heads-up play by Garland. Great hit on the play. Kyrou's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Canucks have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Another special teams opportunity for both sides. The man advantage unit is back to work again.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, and it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Shot! And he'll have to play the puck here. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. And cut that one out of the net. Slides it on over to Pettersson. Feeds it over. And he makes the save with ease. Slides the puck. They've got an on-man rush. To the crease. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Garland's out of the box and both sides are back to even strength.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. Just working in sync, almost as if they're on a pendulum or a string together, knowing exactly what the other is going to do, and a reason they're still tied.
Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right now. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Blues need to do a better job of holding onto the puck. Yes, that means keeping it and not giving it away. The goaltender played well. It's a tied game. They need to hit the reset button and come out in the second strong.
To the low slot. Oh, great poke save by the Tendy. Sends it over to Broberg. What a steal in his own end. Solid check to slow him down. Slides it over with pace to Besser. With the steal. And he loses control here. Quick pass to Thomas. Fires it. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Scores the go-ahead goal. Puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with the sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed and they find the back of the net. Well, these are the types of goals that are extremely deflating because they are just egregious in nature and can really change the landscape of the game. I mean, the goaltender scrambling and had no chance on that one.
The Blues have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Cutting to the slot, and that goes off course wide.
You're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
He was locked in there. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. And they skated out of the danger zone. back to the point. Moves it to Holloway. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Sherwood's got it against the boards. The one-timer! Too many bodies in the way. The Blues will play it in their own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Angles it over to Suter. Now a quick pass to Bolduc. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. Fantastic save. The Canucks gain possession along the wall. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Oh, what a great save by Bennington. Gains the zone through center. Slides it across.
What a fantastic read and push to get cross-crease to make the save.
Vancouver's gained the line and into the zone. Takes a shot. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. And he dodges the poke check there. Grabs the puck in the corner. Centering feed. And that goes off a stick and off target. Great stick work with the steal. What a chance here. Disappointing result as they can't complete the rush. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Demko.
The goaltender has to be able to...
And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. The time when you're a little kid that you have to protect the interior of the ice, and the defender caught way outside the dots, has to hustle back to get to that coverage, and by then it's too late.
The Blues make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed. Much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James. But I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative, they've played free, but they've also been defensively responsible.
Scooped up along the wall by Torchenko. Here's a chance in front. Vancouver's got it against the boards. Besser's got it to the side. Quick shot. No room for that one to get through. Broberg's taking it from his own end. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Vancouver's gained possession. Receives the pass. Puck picked up by Pettersson. Takes it to the front. How did he stop that one?
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Here's a shot. Turns it away. Takes the shot. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Vancouver's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
From the right side, they gain the zone.
Binnington's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, this team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Can't get a hold of that pass. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. The Blues lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Pedersen's won it off the faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Sends the pass over. Good check, frees the puck up. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Drives it to the crease. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Vancouver's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Taken along the wall by Holloway. Monster blocker stopped by Demko.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Oh, look at this. Drives to the sweet spot. Big time stop there.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Dishes it to Sherwood. With possession along the wall. The Blues gain possession. Leddy's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call. The Canucks are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Power play unit going back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Vancouver's got the win off that draw. Here's a short pass to Suter. And they send it right back to him. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Bolduc's carrying it ahead. Avoids the poke check. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Quick feed to Bluger. Driving right to the front. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Tries to get it over to Bluger.
Pedersen's almost out of the box.
Both teams back to even strength. Really nice effort by the penalty-killing unit on that one.
Well, trailing in this game, James, this was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Takes the feed. Shakes himself free.
Scores!
Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Gotta love this goal. I mean, he's got the defender just twisted like a pretzel as he's manipulating and showing those silky mitts and then finally puts it away.
St. Louis hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
Kessel's moving it ahead. Shakes off the coverage. Look out. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Puck grab by Neighbors. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's get the official decision.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Offense is up face off and he wins the draw. Shuts him down. From the place 99 made famous. Denies him. He got all of it. Oh, huge hit against the wall. And you know it felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically. Pay the price. Use your body and get the puck.
Made the stop on the play. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Takes it to the net. Puck scooped up by Holloway. Great stop by Demko.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Sundqvist at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Vancouver's won the draw. pass across to Garland. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Neighbors. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Sidesteps the check. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
This is a frustrating situation, James. Just taking a whackload of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
No, they haven't scored on a power play tonight, James, but you gotta figure it's gotta come, especially when they use what's given to them. Getting the puck up high to the quarterback. When that shot goes through, man, does it create havoc as everyone's looking for that rebound.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Poked away by Holloway. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
This power play has been lackluster, James. They haven't even registered a shot. You have to find a way to get in, create some motion, and make it really easy on the PK.
And that's intercepted by Bluger. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. Picked up along the boards by Buchnevich. Unloads one. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Passes it over. And now it's grabbed by Falk. Oh, clutch save.
Demko's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one. Pettersson's penalty is almost expired. With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but...
Look at this, 2-on-1. Takes it to the net. Oh, it stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. St. Louis gains the zone. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, they have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Heedles won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. St. Louis controlled play, I felt like, right from the moment they dropped the puck tonight.
Yeah, and they were able to get in the offensive zone, and the reason why there were so many shot attempts and on net, but that shoot-first mentality, that's what they showed today, really paid off.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm Jake Cebulski saying peace.